item box. Forgot about this shelf too. We will probably save the demolition for the next episode, but we'll go ahead and get everything out that we need and maybe even go ahead and destroy all the appliances and the rest of the furniture before we end this episode or go back. But we definitely won't have enough room in the van to get all the recycle. Let's go back and grab this bookshelf. And that may not fit like that. I really want to make sure I can get that door in here. Come on. Man. Come on, you could fit there if you wanted to. Maybe the box can just go on top of the 2 layers of totes. Hopefully that'll work. See, in this game there's a lot of just like rearranging and whatnot, and it can be tedious, but at the same time fun. Come on, there we go. Come on. Really? There we go, that's better. I don't think there's anything else in here that we want. Let's do a double check, make sure. How much is that worth? Ooh, maybe we want that. Like, I would say take all these, but they're really not worth a whole lot. And they do take up quite a bit of room. And you still gotta pay for fuel and whatnot to get back and forth. Okay. We're definitely not gonna be able to fit this in this load, but maybe the next load. That was wild. Well, maybe we can just make this a long episode, because the day's not even close to being over yet. I've been trying to keep my videos down to like a 30 to 45 minute video, can go back to the recycle after we demolish everything. Clean everything up, load it up, head back. I like to start on the inside. Get all the small stuff out of the way. Because if not, it just makes for a heck of a time cleaning up afterwards. Hopefully this isn't too loud for you guys. I think that is a little loud. I'll get that turned down a little bit. Just turn down everything a little bit. Yeah, you can also collect lights as well. Forgot about that. And I like to tear down the inner walls first. And you don't have to hit all of the wood. All you gotta do is hit the support beams on either end. And doorways, they have 4, 2 on either side. Just like that. Okay. There will be a lot of scrap wood left over, like wood that you can take back. And that's the only time that I really go through and collect wood. I just think it's really tedious on the way you gotta go through and cut everything. This takes a really long time. And you don't get a whole lot out of it. Sometimes the wood is gonna be decent, but I can't remember if you can go too high or not. If not, I'll lay them down. Then you definitely can. I like to clean up as I go, just to, I don't know, a little OCD thing for me. I don't like clipping out through the freaking ceiling and whatnot and not being able to get through. Looks like they fit. No, I'm not going to worry about all this wood right now, but let me look and see. It's not worth that much. All these are going to be pretty cheap. And that's why I really don't collect them. Like, this is rare and it's worth $40. Like, it's not necessarily a huge box, but it takes up, you know, a spot that something that's worth 120 easily could take up. tell which ones are the support beams because they're a little bit thicker. And like on these windows, they have 4 as well. And the less beams, the smaller beams that you hit, you will collect those. So I mean, if you really don't want to go through and collect wood, I guess you could go through and hit every single one. But at the same time, it is just free money. I don't purposely hit them, but it's not like I'm necessarily trying to avoid it at all costs. One of these toilets, I'm like, not a junk, they don't give you but like $50. It's a lot of trash. Let's see, like the game can get really laggy with all this trash laying around as well. Not that my PC can't handle it, but it's just, there's so much and the game doesn't really do well with a bunch of this stuff on the ground. Moving around and you trying to jump over it, jump on it, and it's a lot. We'll probably end up having to come back. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot. But the way that I look at it is, you know, all this recycling that you take back, you get money for at the end of the day. And you also get money, bonuses for cleaning up, bonus jobs, just clean up, and you get $400 for that. Especially early game, that's, you know, decent. Definitely something you want to try to take advantage of, looking at the bonus jobs for contracts, because you can really get quite a bit of extra money off of one job, going back and forth and whatnot, and just easy money, and you're already there making one trip. And I like to see how this one's out. I like to test the doors every time I put a new one in. Or, like, you know, items that are even close to the edge, just so that way I know that if it's not closing, which one's the issue. Rather than having to take everything back out, try to figure it out. Save yourself some time and restacking. Honestly, we might even be able to leave some of these recycling bags here. Pretty sure whenever I played this game last, there wasn't necessarily a penalty for leaving the bags. But if you didn't get all the trash cleaned up, then there was. See, that's the cleanup bonus that just chimed in, but we're also not 100% done demolishing the house. So, I mean, depending on how many more bags we got, won't be very many, probably be one more. I don't know, we could come back, because we still need, like, we don't have to take that chair, but it'd be nice. But is it actually worth coming back just for a chair? We're gonna have a lot of organizing to do at the shop and the warehouse, and I don't know, there's a lot of wood too. Definitely some decent money. I don't know, I mean, we could come back. Because we also gotta destroy this. And destroy all the wood, or all the flooring, at least until 100%. Demolish the deck. That would be quite a bit. Destroying the flooring is a lot easier. It's just 2 hits per square. And you can see on the left side of the screen how full your recycling bag is. If you're wondering, you know, if you're about to have a full bag or not. Okay, well, I don't think it's worth coming back for what's left, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and go back to the warehouse and get everything put away and call this an episode. I mean, we really stuffed this thing full. We might have been able to try to squeeze some wood in there, but it honestly wouldn't have been all that worth it. If I really want to, I can go back, but I mean, yeah, we can just go ahead and go back. We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. This is a first look, so we can make this episode a little longer. It's only 4 o'clock, so still got a little bit of time. And the van's empty. Let's go back for what little bit's left. Man, I hate that. Alright. So we're gonna be throwing some wood in here, so we'll just throw that to the side. Which the wood is really easy for, like, really easy at stacking on each other, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I do like to try to keep them separated the best I can. So I'll go through and grab the longer ones and go through, grab some of the shorter ones. Just kind of alternate as I go through. this is pretty tedious and time consuming. I mean, it might be a little easier with using the mouse, but I'm really not good with using the keyboard, and controllers where I'm comfortable, and that's what I like to play with. See, I accidentally got a little one in the mix. Still kind of close. Okay. It's really kind of hard to tell which ones are little and which ones are long, because sometimes they're clipping out of the ground, or clipping into the ground. But usually you can go over them and they highlight. Kind of makes it a little easier to tell. But you're also trying to be quick with it and not waste a crap ton of time. Because at the end of the day, you can just organize them whenever you're putting them on the shelf, or, well, I guess you have to organize them as you're putting them on the shelf, but that's why I like to try to separate them, so that way it's a lot easier just doing it at the shop to separate them. Like, I mean, that's going to be worth some decent money, but at the same time, I don't even know if we got storage for all this, which, I mean, we probably do, and if we don't, we can buy another rack. That's not a huge deal. I don't think they're too expensive. We'll just grab what we can, because I don't think we're going to be able to grab it all. I don't know how that's not falling over, but I don't mind it not. Keeps it from making a mess. So all the longboards we got. That's longboard. Oh, there's a few there, but fool. Hey, that works. There's a lot of longboards over here. Hey, if they'll fall over and fill that little spot in, I'm fine with that. Or I can fit in there. Perfect. It's a longboard. Man, this is honestly quite a bit of wood. It's gonna take us a while to go through this stuff. We Probably will need another storage rack for all this. I don't know if we'll be able to get those longer boards in here, but we can certainly try. Didn't think we'd be coming back to get this full of a van, that's for sure. But that's good. Get as much as you can on one load. That's kind of the goal. Alright, well the rest of that can stay. Close these doors and head back. Whoa. Oh well. It's gonna be fun. Oh man. Just going to make a terrible mess if I don't take them out first. Which kind of already has, but we'll try to fix it up. Didn't mean to pick up those long boards, but it's not a big deal. Just makes a bunch of back and forth. So after we get this emptied, we're gonna try to fill a couple of orders. See if we got anything anybody's looking for. Oh man. So, I mean, I can't do anything. Yep. Okay. Hopefully our contract didn't expire or anything. Alright. Oh man. Keep getting the controls mixed up with other games. Yep, time to buy another wood storage. Come on now.
Hi, Cash.
Where are
Howdy.
you? That's... I'm pretty sure that's new. Huh. Wow. So I can just throw whatever I want in there, huh? Any extra items that I may have and don't have storage for. So that way I at least get something for them. Because it doesn't take long to fill up your storage, it honestly doesn't. You'll see during contract orders that they don't really ask for everything that you have, which is completely understandable, but it's kind of hard to get rid of your items. They're just sitting there half the time. Let's see if I can tell which one of these is wood or not. I think it's this one right here. That's not gonna fit there, is it? So yeah, that's the thing that sucks. Man. See, it's really buggy with the controller. Let's see, how do I rotate it? There we go. Oh, it snaps. I see. Why won't it let me place this there? That'll work. Yeah, my old playthrough, I had 2 shelves sitting here. So I know that's definitely different. Definitely new, and it hasn't been... Oh, these aren't even... That's... Is that for... Is that for doors? Oh, I didn't realize I already had one anyway. I don't remember what that is. I don't think it's windows. It's not doors. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Try to separate the long boards from the short boards, just to make it a little easier for organization coming through and finding what you need. There's only, I think, like 2 sizes, maybe 3. I don't know exactly. Well, that's everything out of the van. Let's go and see if we got any orders. Okay, so we can fulfill this one. I don't really look too closely at the price because I really don't know what everything goes for. Let's see, blue office chair we got right here. And they want a common bookshelf, so I know it's this shelf over here. Man, these controller, trying to rotate it does not work very well. Could be. Go ahead and complete that order. And you can actually double up on these orders, so like they're only calling for one and they're paying 90 for each. I think those are probably worth about 100. So that's pretty good. So if we got 2 of these bookshelves, we'll probably give them both. Yeah, they're only worth 100 and they're paying 90. Typically these customers don't pay the full price. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna leave that there. But so we'll get 180 for giving this guy 2 of them. And you'll see like the wealthy clients, rare client, that's who we're selling for 90% of the asking price. 180. Don't got any of these. Wealthy client. And you don't have to fulfill the complete order either. So like they're asking for both of these boxes, and that's actually a pretty good price for both boxes. I don't know exactly what we had in there, but it's not bad. 4 and 5. And yeah, that may not be very good for your views, but at the same time, I've never really had much of an issue with my rating going down much. See, like this is a common client. They're gonna pay $60 for that washing machine, and pretty sure it's worth like 100. The client, okay. Oh, wow. As soon as I say that I don't have a high enough rating to do that. Well, if we go, oh, that would just lower my rating if I do a partial order. Oh well, I'm not that worried about it. I mean, that would have been nice, but it would have also only been a partial order as well. Where was that for the washing machine? So we'll show you. Yeah, it's worth 100. They're only paying 60 for it, but it's free money to us because we got paid to demolish the house. And everything that we took out is just extra money in our pocket. But I think that's all the orders that we can fulfill, that we didn't have partial for. I know it's weird to end a video just to the halfway start through the day, but I think that's what I'm going to do and go ahead and start here for the next video. Thank you guys for staying and watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're liking this series, let me know in the comments down below.